Hey guys, welcome back to the Birds Party channel. Today I'm going to share with you some easy DIY ideas for styling a gorgeous but not so spooky Halloween party for your kiddos at home. All the printable decorations that I have used in this party, including the desserts table and the kids table, you can find at birdsparty.com, and I'll be sure to leave the link down in the description box, and hopefully you'll feel inspired to recreate some of these ideas at home. For these cupcake toppers that we're going to do next, I'm actually using the cupcake toppers or the party tags that come in our printable collection, and they kind of come in an A4 sheet like this, and you have different designs. You have Happy Halloween, you have Boo, you have the little skull and the little bat and the ghost as well. So to make these, I just punched them out using a scallop paper puncher, and once again I'll leave some links down in the description box where you can find some of these supplies. And basically you're just going to print it onto white cardstock, and you're going to take your punch and you're going to punch out the little circles just like so. And we have used them as cupcake toppers here, but you see later on in the video how you can use them to decorate different aspects of your desserts table or your party table. And I'm also using some glitter cardstock and some fancy cardstock that I had at home that matched my party colors perfectly. But this is an optional, you don't have to do this if you haven't got it, but it's great to use scrapbook paper that you may already have at home as well. And to mount them, my little toppers onto the cardstock, I'm just using some 3D foam pads, which again I had at home, but you can use things like hot glue or just a little dab of a strong glue as well. And because these are going to be transformed into treat toppers, obviously you don't just have to use them for cupcakes, you can spike them onto cakes and donuts, you know, use them to decorate cocktail glasses, you know, put some olives through or some cherries, whatever you like. Obviously kiddo friendly cocktails or mocktails I should say, but basically they're just so versatile, and you can use them on so many different decorations and desserts to jazz them up and to make them super festive for Halloween. Our printable collection also comes with those little flags that you can see there that I created, and the candy corn little cutouts. And for the cupcake recipe I'll leave the link down in the description box as well. And as you can see here, I've used them also to decorate a candy jar, and the principle is basically the same for the circles. And for the ribbon or the wrap around my jar, I am using the scrapbook paper that comes with our kit, and basically just going to print it onto normal paper. And the idea is to wrap it around the jar, or you can wrap it around a drinks bottle, or you can wrap it around some napkins and create some napkin rings. The possibilities are endless when you have a paper printable collection like this one. So I'm just giving you some ideas of what I use for this party, but you know, you are not limited to these at all. And if your paper is not long enough, obviously, because it comes out of your printer, you just put another, you know, band together end to end. You probably can see better than I'm actually explaining here. So you're just going to wrap that around your container, your candy jar or your bottle, and just use some sticky tape on the back, and voila, I think it looks so cute and helps to personalize any boring jar that you may have at home, or any container as well, to dress up your table. And here it is on the desserts table, looking fabulous with some candy inside and little buffet cards, which is also from our collection. Next up, we're going to be making these super adorable, not so spooky Halloween napkin rings. Like I said, you can use these tags for so many things. You can use them to seal envelopes, you know, create treat toppers, favor tags, you name it. And also I am using the glitter cardstock once again to help match everything, and I just cut out a little strip, a little rectangle about the width of my ruler, and I just stapled it together, and voila, you can totally leave it as it is and use it for different types of parties. You know, the same idea and technique. If you haven't got a nice napkin ring, you know, this will do the job just fine and will look super glam and super pretty and customized as well. And then on top, once again, I used my 3D foam pads, and I stuck a little printable topper just to help match the whole thing together. And this is why I love printables so much when it comes to decorating any of my parties, my kids' parties, because it helps to add your own personal style to a table without much cost at all. You know, you can take a printable kit like this and just really transform it into really high-end looking decorations, and something that looks like it was done, you know, by a custom designer, and nobody will know that you've actually DIY'd them. Next up, we're going to be making these adorable little popcorn boxes. Actually, I used some Halloween trail mix inside them, but In the past, I have actually used them to serve hot dogs, so like mini hot dogs for the kids. They work great, you know, but they're obviously for dry goods. It works best. So I use popcorn with some candy corn and some other candy as well. They're just like treat dishes, and we have the template in the kit. And to jazz them up a little bit more, I use the boo stickers that come in the kit, and I think they look so adorable. Super easy, and you know, once again, it helps to tie your whole theme together. Next up, I will show you how I also use these tags alongside with a little cute bat cutouts to create my table centerpiece. And these can also be used as straw decorations, you can see, or like photo booth props as well. They work just as great, you know, or you can print them onto sticker paper and use them as stickers for the kids to stick onto scrapbooks, or you know, make little cards for their friends for Halloween, you name it, you know. The possibilities are endless with these printables. And just once again, I used one of the cutouts. This time is the little bat, and I stuck that to the top of my straw, the bendy part, so that I could kind of bend the little bat back and forth, you know, to decorate my table centerpiece. And I put it inside a vase with a little boo, little pick, and voila, it's super simple and so adorable, and your guests will love it, I'm sure. Next up, we're going to be jazzing up some tableware. And you know that you may have tableware at home that's not so expensive, that you find in a clearance aisle, and basically you can personalize them and make them look super high-end and so adorable for your Halloween party with a little ghost bat and little skull stickers. I also printed the boo stickers once again, like I said, it's super versatile, onto label paper. And these come with a special outline that you can cut around, which is so forgiving, so you don't have to cut and worry about, you know, cutting inside the lines or anything like that. So you just basically print it off, cut it, and stick it to your straws, to your paper goods, or anywhere else you like. This kit also comes with large cutouts that you can use to create a banner like I have done here, or you can use it to jazz up little photo booths, or to create a table backdrop, you name it. And basically I'm just using some string, and you can use twine, or you could have used some fishing line, whatever you like. And you're going to print out your little characters. I'm just using the ghost and the little skull this time because I used the bat for the table centerpiece. And basically add a little bit of sticky tape to the end of your string, twine, or whatever you're using, just to make it easier to thread through the holes. And as you noticed, I just punched a couple of holes on either side. You don't have to be precise, but roughly at the same point on each character, so that you have a nice banner and they all hang, you know, roughly at the same height, if you know what I mean. So you can make these banners as large or as long as you like, or as short as you need to decorate the front of your table, you know, for your walls, or anywhere else you like as well. And to complement this little banner, I decided to make a pom-pom banner as well. And here I'm using some black, orange and purple pom-poms, which I had at home, but you can use any color you like. And once again, I'm using my little wool string. And this is actually found in the sewing aisle of my craft store, along with this larger needle. And I'm basically just going to thread that string through the pom-poms. And I'm using this string because it's actually more cost effective, or you know, cheaper should I say, than twine or baker's twine or something like that. So use what you got on hand, use what your budget allows, but basically it's the same technique whatever string type you're using. And you're just going to thread that through the pom-poms, and alternating the colors obviously. And I had some large pom-poms as well, like large purple ones, so that adds a little bit of interest. And it's so easy to make, as you can see. You know, you can bunch up all the little balls together and make them really tight. And I can't wait to make this a garland like this for Christmas as well, and for different seasons. And basically I just added that to my garland, and some little punched out little stars using my cardstock, just to add a little bit more color and fun to the bottom of the table. And here it is in all its glory. And next up, I'm going to show you how to make this really cool, super fun bubbling cauldron with these balloons. This is probably my favorite DIY of all of them, because it's just turned out so adorable, and it's really inexpensive and easy to make as well. I'll also be sure to leave a link down description box to my video where I show you how to make balloon garlands. And basically the principle is exactly the same as that, but you're going to make like a mini version of a balloon garland. And to start off, you're going to tie 2 balloons together like I'm doing here. Obviously you can use whatever colors you like, and because my colors were black, orange and purple, this is the color that I'm using for the bubbles, if you like. I'm going to use some fishing line as well, and once you've tied the 2 balloons together, you're just going to tie one end of the fishing line, leave the other end attached to the reel. You don't cut it off just yet, because you don't know how long your garland is going to be. So once you've got that kind of pairing of balloons, you're just going to tie them to the next ones. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, and you're just going to wrap really tightly, pulling the balloons together to bunch them up into a little bunch, as you can see here, and wrapping the fishing line around. Be firm with how you pull, but don't pull it too hard, obviously, because you could rip the balloons and the line as well. And once you've got the desired length of garland, you're going to shove that into a plastic cauldron. And once you have a look at it, you might have a few gaps at the end, and basically what I tend to do is either use glue dots or use a little bit of low temperature hot glue gun to stick some balloons to where there are any gaps. And voila, so easy, and it makes a huge statement piece, and your dessert table will look super fabulous, and your guests will love it, and your kids will love it, which is the main thing as well. As you saw, these DIYs are not difficult. Obviously, if you have the printable kit, it makes your life super easy, and much more fun as well to decorate. Simple. You can make your own treats, you can bake them at home, or you can just decant them into pretty little jars, jazz them up a little bit, and create a really adorable Halloween table. And I just wanted to show you guys, to finish it off, how I styled the kids table. I used some wallpaper for my tablecloth, if you like, and I just added some paper goods, some of the stuff that we created, like the little napkin rings, and also some little treat boxes that come as part of our printable collection, the little cute tableware that we created with the sticky little icons, little ghosts and bats, and the little skull as well. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy these ideas and feel inspired to have a go. Obviously there are many more templates in this printable kit, so be sure to check it out and download yours to create a fabulous Halloween party. Hope you enjoyed the ideas, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.